Civic Game presents the story of Herobrine. Herobrine is a creature created by the gaming community's creepypasta, mystical stories. This is the name of a character with an old human skin, but with completely white eyes. It is also often called the dead miner or the miner's ghost. Despite many references that Herobrine actually exists, or once existed in the official version of the game, this information is false. On January 8, 2011, Notch confirmed that Herobrine does not exist. Also, on May 26, 2012, Notch confirmed that he never had a dead brother, and Herobrine was never in the game. For the first time, information about Herobryn appeared in the form of an image that was published on the game's official forum by one of his users.
I recently created a new world in a single-player game. At first everything was fine when I started chopping trees and crafting a workbench. I noticed something moving in the dense fog. My computer is weak and I have to play with a low rendering range. I thought it was a cow and chased after it in the hope of collecting some hides for armor. It turned out not to be a cow. Another character with a standard skin was looking at me, but his eyes were empty. The name didn't appear, and I double-checked to make sure I wasn't in a multiplayer game. He did not wait long, looked at me and quickly ran into the fog. Out of curiosity, I chased after him, but he disappeared. I continued to play, not knowing what to think. As I expanded the world, I encountered things unusual for a map generator. 2x2 tunnels in the rocks, small perfect pyramids of sand in the ocean, and groves where all the leaves were cut from the trees. It constantly seemed to me that I saw the second player in the depths of the fog, but I never managed to see him. I tried to increase the distance of the image to far every time I thought I saw it, but to no avail. I saved the map and went to the forums to see if anyone else had found a pseudo-player. There were none. I created my own topic, telling about what I saw and asking if this had happened to anyone else. 5 minutes later, the post was deleted. I tried again, and the topic was deleted even earlier. I received a personal message from the user, Herobryn, consisting of one word, stop. When I went to look at Herobryn's profile, the page gave a 404 error. I received an email from another forum user. He said that moderators can read private messages on the forum, so we will be safer using mail. The sender claimed that he also saw the mysterious player and had a small directory of other users who also saw him. Their worlds were also strewn with chips that were definitely man-made, and they described that their mysterious player had no pupils. Almost a month passed before the next conversation with the informant. Some people who met the mysterious man were interested in the name Herobryn and discovered that this name is often used by a Swedish player. After some further gathering of information, it turned out that this is the brother of Notch, the developer of the game. I personally wrote to Notch and asked if he had a brother. It took him a while, but he sent me a very short message in return.
He was, but he is no longer with us. Notch.
I saw the mysterious player only once, and he no longer noticed any changes in the world, except his own. I was able to press print screen when I first saw it. This is my only evidence of his existence.
According to the legend, Herobryn can appear at the edge of the fog, the distance limit of the rendering level, at small render distance settings. It creates random structures such as regular pyramids from parts of the landscape and long narrow tunnels of 2x2 blocks. He also sets fire to or destroys the foliage of trees and creates underground cobblestone shelters that resemble treasure chests, and illuminates them with red torches. Rarely, Herobryn can hold a diamond pickaxe or a sword, but most of the time his hands are empty. Most often, he is depicted with his head tilted to one side and, as a rule, standing still. However, although there is an opinion that Herobryn moves by teleportation or levitation above the ground, moving him on foot is not a departure from the canonical image. In addition, it is considered that he does not use carts, boats or any other types of transport, as it does not make sense to him. If you look at the HTML code of the deleted forum page, you will notice that it contains a hidden message. After removing all the characters that do not belong to the alphabet, the following text could be read.
It was reported that some torture victims went into their own fantasy world during this act and were able to wake up. This imaginary world was almost no different from the real one, only in it the victim did not feel pain. The only thing that made them wake up and indicated that this world was not real was the note. The note said about their condition and that they needed to wake up. Even then, months passed until the victims were ready to reject this world and please wake up.
If you like the story, leave a like, subscribe to the channel and wait for new interesting videos. Have a nice day, see you soon.